Welcome to the NCAA Baseball Regionals presented by Capital One. The road to Omaha begins today in Chapel Hill for maybe the most difficult and loaded regional in the country. 3-seed East Carolina knocking on the door of Omaha for years against 2-seed Tennessee, who's been to Omaha 3 of the last 5 years and is red hot.
All about stacking a 0 in the first inning.
Lenahan lines one into left, and Blaine Brown makes the catch on a sinking line drive. 76 degrees.
So even though it's not a hard velocity fastball, he can get you out because it's got that ride through the zone.
Blake Grimmer with a fine play up the middle, and there's 2 down here in the first. And he delivered in the postseason. On the ground at short at Manny Marin, who's up with it, and that's a 1-2-3 top of the first, as advertised from Evan Blanco. Ryan Towers to the mound next.
Has really pitched it well as of late. You see what the ERA was.
Garrett Wright goes first pitch swinging, deep left field, and at the wall, it's caught by Davin Whitaker. What a play by Whitaker.
Against the wall he goes. Watch this move right here. Really good drop step, and I mean right up against the wall in left center field. All right, I guess we're off and moving now.
Hey now. 105 off the bat of
break, meaning the ball stays on plane a long time, so he can kind of get you out a lot of different ways.
He gets a weak roller at Nick Parham, and the foot back down on the bag from Austin Irby, and the inning is over. 7 pitches for Ryan Towers out of about 50 at bats. This year he's had a total breakout. Cliff Godwin told us a self-made dude. Strokes one high into the blue sky and left at Blaine Brown with the shades on.
15 starts this year, 3 earned runs or less. That is outstanding.
2-2 gets Chase with the changeup and a strikeout. The first one for Evan Blanco, who's retired all 5.
Yeah, really nice job. And still with all the injuries, they have an above average pitching staff.
Up the ladder from Blanco on the 8th pitch to put away Michael Kalinic. Couple Ks in the inning, and Evan Blanco. Different pieces emerged in the lineup. Like this guy, Trent Grenlinger, who skies one to left. Davin Whitaker's over toward the line, and Grenlinger just got under it. One away. Pre-pitch move on the mound. Clark pops one up into right. Jack Herring. And 4 fly ball outs so far for Towers. Hey, NCAA regional coverage for all 16. Zygomatic arch in his face, kind of like the cheekbone.
Yeah.
And he's back. Bounces into the shift at Braden Forrest, and the inning is over. 7-pitch inning again for Ryan Towers. We're scoreless through 2. He got hot last year in the conference tournament down the stretch. On the ground, a shift beater left side from Irby, and the game's first base runner is Austin Irby with a backside single.
Well, that's ECU offense right there. That's what they love to do too. They're going to kind of hit it.
This one in the air, center field, Jay Abernathy for the first out. Boy, that is huge from Evan Blanco. Leadoff man on, your 3-0 on the 8-hitter.
And all the way back he comes too with some quality.
On the ground towards short, past Manny Marin in the left. Austin Irby slams on the brakes around second. And there's 2 on for ECU.
Play where he tried.
2 on, 1 out. Blanco's 2-2. Lenahan rolls it at Manny Marin. He's up with it. Blake Grimmer's turn in time for 2. Marin atones, and it's 6-4-3 to get Tennessee off the field.
Well done right there.
Towers 1-2 in the air, falling fast toward right center, and Jack Herring runs it down for the first out. The 1-2. Brown looks at strike 3 called, and the first K for Ryan Towers, who's gone 8 up, 8 down. Hitter, but boy, he's gotten a lot better as this year's gone along. The Vets 3-2. Strike 3 called. a little bit with Blanco and Towers looking sharp.
Well, both pitchers been on their games, man. They're doing a great job moving the ball in and out, up and down, and changing speeds.
And a change up to start gets Jack Herring in the 2 spot. The pop outs for Evan Blanco. Roller left side past the dive of Henry Ford. Braden Burris is on with a 1-out single for East Carolina, who has 3 hits now the last 2 innings.
Boy, Braden Burris stayed.
And then they swing and miss second lease. I mean, they don't chase a lot. And they do a good job being disciplined and battling. 3-2 count out and missed as Blanco puts away Whitaker for out number 2 in the 4th. Postseason angst caked on in Chapel Hill. In the air center field, Jay Abernathy sprints in and runs it down. Inning over. We'll talk to Cliff Godwin. It's all to injuries out for the year. Garrett right in the air to center. Grady Lenahan for the first out for Ryan Towers.
There's not many programs out there that can lose your number 2 weekend rotation guy, your number 3, and your closer.
Here's Blake Grimmer. First pitch swinging. Grimmer launches to right. Herring's back at the wall, and it is gone. Blake Grimmer launches, and Tennessee strikes first.
Well, what a move to the ball that was by Grimmer. I don't even know if that was a strike, Mikey. Kind of up and in on the heater. He gets fastball, and boy, he got it, and certainly didn't miss it. Ball's 112th home run of the year, and they strike first in game 1 of the Chapel Hill Regional.
108 off the bat.
Watch this move. A little bit of a miss spot right there, because you can see the catcher, Barron. He's set up on the outside part of the plate. This ball is kind of up and in, and a beautiful move by Blake Grimmer. Hands got in tight to the body. He will pitch backwards.
And then no chase up the ladder, so Ford's aboard. And second time through, some more comfortable looking ABs from Tennessee.
It's a debate we always have about catchers.
Grimlinger squares one up into left field. A 2-strike single scorched at 113 miles an hour off. 1-2 to Clark. Chopper to third. Wallace to the bag. Strong arm to throw the tag. Got him for 2. Enormous for Ryan Towers to get the 5-3 twin killing.
Got exactly what he wanted. Hunting the ground ball, and boy, it worked out perfectly over to Colby White this time of the year. But both these guys have been kind of on their game.
We go to the 5th, and Michael Kalinic guys the first one he sees in the left center field. Blaine Brown's there for left on left single. Irby pulls this one on a line to right. Chapman goes back, can't make the catch. Irby motors to second off the carom, and we'll stop there with a 1-out double.
But how about a 2-for-2 day for Irby? And I thought right there that he might have.
Blanco's 1-2. Barron pokes one in the air to right and sends Chapman back to make the catch for the second out. Irby tags and moves up 90 and is at third, but 2 away for the 9-man Nick Parham.
Now, Blanco came in 232 opponent's batting average, which is outstanding, but his numbers go up in these situations.
On the ground, center field, base hit, Parham. Irby scores, and we're tied in the 5th inning.
Well, that's how you do it right there. And I mean, right back from whence it came, too, by Parham. Just talking about Blanco. Runners in score.
With how he goes about his work. Hot shot on a hop at second. Blake Grimmer to the bag. And the inning is over. But a great answer from East Carolina. Austin Irby. 4-seed Milwaukee has put up 4 runs in the first inning on Auburn. This is pulled fair down the line by Reese Chapman into the right field corner. He's on his way to second. Jack Herring's throw is not in time and offline. And Chapman's got a leadoff double to start the bottom of the 5th.
Well, for Tennessee, that's just how you want to answer back.
1 ball, no strike count against Manny Marin, who now squares, bunts it back at Webb, who gets the out. Sacrifice successful as Reese Chapman moves up 90. And there's one away here in the 5th. Hey, ESPN's the home for
a long way right here for Joseph Webb.
On the ground to second, Braden Burris back to third to get Chapman.
Wow. third base over there. And contact play by Buttons. Goes and gets his right-handed reliever in Joseph Webb, and it worked out perfect. Anytime you inherit a man on second and nobody out situation, you get out of it, it's a big-time effort.
Jack Herring rolls out at Blake Grimmer for the first down. Angle for Burris past third in the fourth. Chops one again, and it eats up Henry Ford on the short hop in the left. Burris is on. One out base runner for East Carolina in the sixth.
Yeah, I think if Henry Ford had to do that over,
Real sharp. Caught and a miss. On the move, the throw is not in time to get Braden Burris. Manny Marin is insistent that Josh Elander should challenge this, and Josh Elander will. On action on the road to Omaha from Chapel Hill. 1-2. Whitaker pulls it into right field, a base hit. Burris gets to third. Chapman's throw to the plate, on line, the tag. Got him!
wow. Wow.
Huge play to the plate.
What a big two-strike swing, too, right there by Whitaker. Watch this play up. Does Chapman come and just a perfect one-hopper now. From that angle, I can't tell you anything. Here we go. Let's slow it down a little bit.
Does he get in with the right before the tag? He might have got in there.
He may have got there. Just a beautiful swim move.
After further review, the ruling at home plate stands. The runner is out.
What a play by Reese Chapman.
He can get the heater by you. We've seen that today as well.
2-2. Wallace at short and Manny Marin to end the inning. East Carolina threatens, but Reese Chapman. Joe Webb. With Ben McDonald and our entire crew behind the scenes, Mike Monaco with you from Boshamer Stadium in Chapel Hill. Abernathy rolls it at Austin Irby, and there is one away. Hey, ESPN's the home of MLB.TV.
You catcher third base, but catcher into his premium position of center field.
Webb throws him the splitter to get a strikeout, and there's two away for Joseph Webb with that gnarly split.
That's his pitch, man. And look, he'll throw it just.
This park plays large, especially at night. Can fly during the day. Swing and a miss. Joe Webb's fired up.
That's big time right there. That's about as dirty as a Bourbon Street Martini. Love to get Evan Blanco through 7.
Hot shot at Grimmer. He spins around, and Kalinic is safe. Absolutely scorched off the bat at 111 miles an hour, and Kalinic is on. Blanco deals. Irby on the ground at Grimmer. He's up with it with a flip. Marin's turn and time for 2. So Irby could not get it down, and then Evan Blanco rolls a pair.
4th double play of this game.
Tennessee in the NCAA tournament went to the senior left-hander.
Leaning on that experience.
Got and missed. Evan Blanco has been nails through 7 innings of 1. We knew we might see in relief today. You suspected that he'd be lined up for a start tomorrow. That misses, and Ford is on to lead off the bottom of the 7th. A clap of the 23 pitches he's thrown. Man. 1-2. Spiked, and it caroms away from Barron. Henry Ford is in scoring position with nobody out in the 7th inning. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Webb goes back to the splitter to tie up Grinlinger, and there's one away.
Man, you talk about a big.
Webb deals. This one gets through Barron to the backstop, and Henry Ford is now 90 feet away, representing the go-ahead run.
So 2 wild pitches. He got it from first to second, then second to third.
Ethan Norby deals. Wow. At 94, paint.
Come on now. 3 breaking balls, and he just takes that old cross-seam fastball at 94 miles.
Chapman's able to hang in. 2 outs, man at third. Norby's 1-2. Swing and a miss. Norby is nails.
Wow.
His 1-2. Par arm rolls it softly toward first. Clark comes to get it. He dives and got the tag on Parham. One away.
Boy, these defenses, man. I'm
Short roller to second. Pulls it in the air to left. Blaine Brown coasts in for out number 2. Boy, both these teams have pushed their piles of chips all the way. He got asked the other day if being second team all conference motivated him to play harder last weekend. He said simply, yes, it did. A guy who can get East Carolina going, and they got his 1-1 in on the hand, soft roller at short. Manny Marin's up with it on the run to end the inning. Good work from Brandon Arvidsson, middle of the 8th inning.
Whoopties.
Hot shot to first, and Irby gobbles it up for the first out. That was cooked by Marin at 101 off his bat.
Irby was positioned perfectly, though. Pulled off the bag to the pull side, and a bullet.
Pirate Nation has showed up in Chapel Hill. 2-2. Swing and a miss.
Oh, he just kept feeding that fastball to the glove side and finally gets a swing and a miss that he wants. Norby in the big leagues now with the Marlins.
Cut out and missed. Norby strikes out 2 more in the 8th inning. 3-seed East Carolina and 2-seed Tennessee. First pitch swinging. Davin Whitaker to right. Back at the wall. Gone. East Carolina leads. Wow.
Big time swing. First pitch breaking ball, too. And Whitaker takes it out to right center field. His 10th long ball of the year. Boy, watch this swing, too. Breaking ball on the inside part of the plate. He just goes down and just sticks his nose on it, drops a barrel on it. And watch this in motion right here. Big time swing. Nice and short and quick to the ball. Finds the barrel.
Now Colby Wallace pops up his first pitch offering at Blake Grimmer. Man, what a swing for Davin Whitaker, redshirt sophomore, who Cliff Godwin said. Arvidsson's 2-2. This one comes up and hits Kalinic.
Where did that get him? Did it get him in the head?
Did that graze the helmet? 3-1, runner takes up, and this one gets past right anyway. And so Irby is on with ball 4. Back-to-back free passes issue.
Let's see here, it's about drawing a line in the sand. You can't really afford it to give another.
Rudy's 1-2. Perfectly located for strike 3 called. Another hits today. On the ground sharply at second. Grimmer gobbles and Rudy does his job. East Carolina takes the lead. So, last chance for Norby deals. Strike 3 called. And there's one away in the 9th.
Unhittable pitch right there. Backdoor breaking ball to hit.
2-2. Up the ladder and popped up into left. 2 down. Ford skies it. Left field. Whitaker's back. We are tied. Man, oh man.
Wow. That's putting barrel on ball right there. Henry Ford's 20th long ball of the year. His 57th RBI. That's taking a fastball, and that's what I call a collision at home plate right there. And that's what they do. Watch him pull that. Look, see how he pulled the hands in. He pulls the hands in, and he knew when he touched that one, it was a tie ball game. Look at the hands get tight to the body, gets the barrel to it, and you can forget about it.
That's his game. 1-2. swing and a miss. Norby discards Grimlinger, but Henry Ford forces extras in Chapel Hill.
Come on now. On a fastball, got one up and in and just buried it out to left field.
Brady Lenahan skies one to center. Jay Abernathy comes all the way in for the first. 0-2. Aaron bunts and pops it up foul. So Herring strikes out trying to bunt with the bases empty in the 10th inning. His first full frame. 2-2. Up the ladder from Rudy at 95.
Best fasters
bracket. 1-2. Clark strikes out and there's one away.
Misses for Norby already.
Hot shot at first. Austin Irby collects and there's 2 away. If you're wondering about how this portends for Norby the rest of the weekend, 3 times in his career he's gone on back-to-back
to get above 50.
Manny Marin first pitch swinging, serves one to left to Devin Whitaker. And Ethan Norby makes quick work in the bottom of the 10th inning on just 7 pitches. We go to the 11th in Chapel Hill. Cut and a miss. Bo Rudy is dialed in, and he's got 3 straight strikeouts.
He's just coming in and saying, my best against yours, and he's taking that analytical fastball that he's got, man. He hit his own.
Bo Rudy's 1-2. On a line, and caught at second by Blake Grimmer. Up the ladder for out number 2.
Another Tennessee defense.
Rudy's 0-2. Slice down the left field line toward the corner. That is a fair ball. Into the corner for speedy Jeff Sabater. It's a 2-out double. And his first at bat of the game in the 11th. And now they're going to put Austin Irby on. So left-hand hitter in Irby, who's looked pretty dialed in today with 2 hits plus a walk. And instead, Tennessee opts for the right on right.
Doubts if he gets a base hit here.
He's been a better offensive player this year. With great catching, too. The 1-0. Barron on the line towards second, right at Grimmer. And the inning's over. East Carolina threatens, but Rudy gets a line out to
college game, and then the way certain pitchers can spray it from time to time because we're chasing velocity a lot.
How about a backside single for Stone Lawless? Turns around the slider wearing that C-flap, and the leadoff man is on for Tennessee.
Well, Josh Elander does get to that 2-strike count.
Ethan Norby's 1-1. Abernathy gets it down at Irby, who goes to first with Burris covering. And the winning run is in scoring position. Norby's 2-1 to right. This one hits Garrett Wright, or did it? Yes, it did. They're going to send Wright down to first. It's ruled a hit by pitch on a ball that caromed away. Ariel Antiques then second. 1 out. The 1-0. Grimmer skies this one short left. Davin Whitaker is in for out number 2.
Currently sit 2-2.
With 2 on. The 0-2. Ford strikes out. Ethan Norby answers. And we go to the 12th. Blaine Brown had been pinch hit for. First pitch swinging, struck well by Nick Parham. Back to left. And Eisfelder runs it down for the first out in the 12th inning. The ball will find you against Milwaukee. But this has been the best game so far. Henry Ford handles the hop with a spin, and then Clark digs him out to retire Lenahan for out number 2. Nice play by Levi Clark over his longest outing of the year at 3 1/3. 3-2. Lashley on a line to center. Abernathy in, and the inning is over. We go to the bottom of the 12th inning. Bo Rudy single in the 4th. Grimlinger chops one, and it's a shift beater into right field to start the bottom of the 12th. And he has done a whole lot of that in his rookie season, taking his hits back. 3-2. Chopper left side in the left field for Levi Clark. Newstrom to second, and the first two have reached for the Vols in the bottom of the 12th. Just one run. 0-1. Chapman gets it down, and Wallace at third. Boy, what a good job getting that pitch down.
Big time.
Aaron was only his third of the season. So now it's 0-2. Antolik deals. Swing and a miss. 2 down in the 12th.
Wow.
The 1-1. Eisfelder at the end of the bat, and Irby with the backhand pick, and the inning is over. East Carolina running on pitching fumes in Chapel Hill. And a half ago. On the ground, past Henry Ford's dive down the left field line for Braden Burris. It's a leadoff double to begin the 13th for East Carolina.
He's standing there, get him over any way you can and get him in.
Whitaker drops it down. Rudy up with it, flips to Grimmer. Sack successful, Burris to third. And one away in the Thuris, representing the go-ahead run. It's a squeeze. Clark can't handle. East Carolina leads. Wow.
There you go. That's ECU right there. Perfectly by ECU here. Runner coming from third base, and he gets a pitch that he can handle. Again, a tough one, an elevated fastball, and he stays right on top of it and places it perfectly. See the runner coming from third base?
Wow.
There was going to be a glove flip by Levi Clark at first base.
Backside and pass forward in the left for Jeff Sabater. Off the bench.
How about that?
No problem. He's got 2 hits since the 11th inning. 3-1. Irby back up the middle. Marin flips. Grimmer turns, and it's 2 from Will Haas. Big time stuff. First year at East Carolina and at Texas A&M. He only logged about 5 innings. But good stuff for Antolik. Abernathy strikes out. All splitters, and there's one away. Brett Antolik's 1-1. Right laces one. That's a fair ball over Colby Wallace into the left field corner. Garrett Wright delivers. A 1-out double in the 13th. The 2-2. Grimmer on the ground, sharply into right field, a base hit. Garrett Wright around third. We are tied again. The Grim Reaper delivers for the Vols.
There's your big base hit with a runner in scoring position right there. Everything.
3-2. Ford strikes out. Antolik reaches back for 96 to fan Tennessee's. The 1-2. Myatt strikes out, and we go to the 14th. But Pirates pitchers. This is skied. Left field by Walker Barron. East Carolina leads. How do you do, Walker Barron?
Walker Barron was 0 for 5 until that swing right there. Make it 1 for 6 and an ECU lead here in the top of the 14th. Barron's 6th long ball of the season, his 35th RBI. And that's what you call Mikey sitting on a fastball in a 2-1 count and getting it and not missing it. Watch this swing right here. 2-1 count, hunting a fastball, and he got one just middle third of the plate. He knew it when he touched that one. The ECU had a 1-run lead. Little bat flip.
For a guy who's known for his defense and his leadership. Second year. Will Haas deals a 1-2. Parham strikes out. There's one away. First pitch swinging a rocket into left field. First time he's been aboard today in 7 trips. Yeah, you get 7 ABs in a 14-inning game.
Oh, and ECU hunting those fastballs right now from Haas. They're going.
Haas delivers, the runner goes, the pitch a ball, and it's a walk to Matt Lashley. So it puts 2 on for East Carolina, threatening more.
Yeah, and if you're ECU, man, it's about adding on here. You got no one.
On the ground, left field, base hit, Braden Burris. Lenahan to the plate. The throw not in time, and East Carolina adds on. 5-3 Pirates.
How about Burris? Green light on a 3-0 count.
Appenzeller deals. Flare towards second, and infield fly rule in effect at Blake Grimmer for out number 2. Two-way guy settling in at third down the stretch only. Laces this one into left. Fair ball into the corner.
They're going to send him.
He scores from second. Here comes Burris all the way from first, and it's a 2-run double for Colby Wallace.
Wow.
And he's had in a dozen years as the head coach. Old chopper from Speedy Sabater. Manny Marin's got to get rid of it, and he does. And the inning's over. But 4 runs on the board for East Carolina in the 14th inning. Brett Antolik's 3-2. Clark chops it high to third at Colby Wallace. 1 away. Antolik just did about 15 innings this year. He's given him 2 innings so far and 4 punch-outs.
Well, that's what has to happen in the postseason. If you're going to make deep runs in the postseason, there's another big-time pitch. That one at 96, Mikey. 0-2 pitch, elevated.
Brett Antolik is ready with another 1-2. Marin pulls it into left field, the base hit. Tennessee's not done quite yet. 2-out single from Manny Marin. He stayed on the off-speed. Threatened strand 2. On the ground to short. Parham up with it, and it's over. East Carolina wins an epic to start the regional in Chapel Hill in 14 innings.
Man, that's a big-time effort. Big time. And you start with the pitchers. I mean, Towers was good. Webb was good. Norby, unbelievable. 8 strikeouts in 4 2/3. And Hoagland and on Antolik to finally finish it off. The difference in the ball game for me, runners in scoring position. ECU 4 for 13. Tennessee had some opportunities, man, but only 1 for 10. And that's the difference in the ball game.
So important to win your first game if you want to win a regional, and East Carolina does it in